When I was 275 pounds and trying to lose weight, I would start out really good. I'd portion out my food, I'd choose things that I liked, I'd try to be as consistent as possible. By the end of the day, it would all fall apart. And it was because there was one thing that I was doing wrong. And I'm gonna talk about that in this vid, because once I figured it out and I stopped doing it, I was able to lose 130 pounds and keep it off for over 9 years. What I was doing wrong was I was focusing on choosing high calorie or calorie dense foods for my meals. So that made my meals pretty small, and by the end of the day, I was so hungry that I would end up breaking down and eating everything in sight. And then that would just make me feel guilty, it'd throw me completely off track, and it would keep going in this never-ending cycle. So what I did to fix it was I started focusing on choosing mostly low-calorie, high-volume foods so that I could get bigger meals and feel more full throughout the day. And I'm gonna show you an example so that you can see. So when I was focusing mostly on high calorie or calorie dense foods, my meals look very small. This is a very popular weight loss meal right now. You see it all over social media. This is 1 slice of whole wheat toast, a whole avocado, this is a large one, mashed, and a large egg. Now there's nothing wrong with this meal, but it's 525 calories and only 14 grams of protein. So while the foods are great, the meal is very small for the calories. It's also low on the protein side. So it's not gonna sustain me for very long periods of time. And that was why I was getting so hungry by the end of the day and wanting to eat so much all the time. Because this kind of meal, great food, but it's too small. Why a small meal like that didn't work is because Kyle, my camera friend, he's my husband. We've both lost 130 pounds and kept it off for 8 years. We were both morbidly obese and had emotional eating really bad. So we really stretched our stomachs out, expecting ourselves to go from plates and plates of food a day to small meals like several of these throughout the day. It was pretty much setting ourselves up for failure before we even started.
Like me and Nicole are the type of people when we sit down and open a pizza box, we're eating the whole thing.
Yes.
When we open a bag of chips, the whole thing.
We have really big appetites. We like to eat a lot of food, and we can eat a lot of food. Like, I can out-eat Kyle. And to top it off, it's normal to be hungry when you're eating in a calorie deficit to lose weight. So, expecting myself to eat small meals was a total failure. I was way too hungry all the time. You have to know the kind of eater that you are. If you like this kind of meal and you are getting results eating small meals, you're not hungry, you're staying in a calorie deficit, that's great. Enjoy this meal and move on. But if you're like me and Kyle and you're a big eater, then this is what really worked for us. I started choosing and focusing mostly on low calorie, high volume foods and adding in some calorie dense foods to balance it out, to give me a very high volume, well balanced meal that would really keep me full. So this is 2 slices of whole wheat toast, 2 teaspoons of margarine, and I use light margarine, this is the Country Crock, 1 cup of strawberries, a slice of reduced sodium bacon, and 2 large whole eggs. This is 525 calories and 25 grams of protein. So take a look. This is what I mean when I say choose your foods wisely. Both of these meals are 525 calories. One is very small and lower on the protein scale. The other one is full of volume and higher in protein. And protein lowers your hunger hormone, ghrelin, so it helps you feel fuller longer. So you really want to try to fit in lots of protein and lots of high volume foods. And this makes a huge difference. Look at how much food you can eat for 525 calories. This is why Kyle and I were able to get and keep the weight off. And like I said, it's been super important throughout the journey, and it's even been really important to do this, keeping the weight off. But in the beginning, when we were coming from having our stomachs really stretched, used to eating thousands of calories a day, this was extremely important if you were the kind of eater that Kyle and I were, to choose foods like this. Not only when we were starting out and we were trying to expect ourselves to eat this after coming from eating so much food, we also decided to start exercising on top of that. And when you start adding in exercise, you're gonna get more hungry. So doing our cardio, eating only a few small meals like this a day, we were so hungry. However, doing our cardio and eating meals like this, we are full. We can really feel full and sustained. Like this food satiates us and keeps us sustained for several hours so that we can make it to the next meal and not be wanting to overeat all night long.
And we're lifting weights now, and every day of the week I'm choosing this breakfast over that one.
Yes, and again, Kyle and I eat all foods. No foods are bad. There's nothing wrong with calorie dense foods. What it is you want to build a plate that you can feel full on and that makes the most out of your calories or out of your portions, whatever you're doing to lose weight. And choosing a balance of foods really helped us. So we do we call it a hybrid. Like, we don't want to get rid of any food. And we love certain foods, but they're really high in calories. So for example, if you love avocado, you can still eat it. Have a couple of teaspoons on your toast instead of margarine. And so you still get the avocado, but you also get a bigger meal because you're balancing it out with more low calorie, high volume foods. And now I'm gonna show you a couple more examples just so you can really see, like, you can eat all the foods you like. There's only one rule when it comes to losing weight. And that is, it's calories in, calories out. Meaning you need to be in a calorie deficit and eat less in order to lose weight. So choose all the foods you love, but you still need to portion them out. And when you choose portions of calorie dense foods, you're gonna get way smaller portions as opposed to a higher, low cal, higher volume food like a strawberry, fruit, a veg, that kind of thing. So here is another example. We've got a medium banana, which is 105 calories, and 16 grams of peanuts, which is also 105 calories. So the volume in the banana versus the volume in the peanuts, that's all you get for 105 calories. Or you can eat an entire piece of fruit. Kyle and I love nuts. We ate them our entire journey, but we did our hybrid, so we would eat a small portion and then we would pair it with a fruit so that we would get a high volume meal. We would still feel full, get the nuts to satisfy our cravings, because you don't want to feel deprived or it will backfire and you'll end up eating way more. So it's important to allow yourself the food. It's just about choosing the right portions and balancing it out.
And when me and Nicole went through that phase that I think a lot of you guys go through, being afraid to eat fruit.
Yeah.
And so we would have the banana at first.
Yeah, and you know what? Like, we make protein ice cream every night, and I'll show you right now. The protein that we put in it is HTLT Seps. This is the best tasting protein powder ever, and it blends so well into everything. This is the pumpkin pie flavor. Since it's fall, I love putting the pumpkin pie in everything, and I just did like a high protein full day of eating recently where I show you kind of like what I do with this. Code Nicole will save you 15% off, and the link is down below. We make protein ice cream with this protein powder every single night, and we put in 2 cups of frozen fruit. We love bananas, but they're a little more higher calorie than other fruit. So we'll do like half a cup of banana, mostly strawberries, a little bluebs, and a little pineapple because they're a bit higher calorie too. So that's how we still eat all the fruit we love, but we balance it out by choosing more of the lower cal fruit, which is the straws. And the protein ice cream is on this channel in multiple videos. There is a short called I Eat This Every Day Instead of Ice Cream. You can see the recipe there.
And I think the difference, we don't put ice cubes in it anymore.
No, we have updated it, and I think we did it in a full day of eating.
But anyways, you can put as much ice or not at all.
Yeah, put it, don't put it, whatever you like. This is the next example. Do you like my little things here?
Love it.
Okay, so this is 2 cups of strawberries, 100 calories of strawberries. This is 100 calories of peanut butter. It's about, excuse my chicken scratch, it's about 16.6 grams or a heaping tablespoon of peanut butter. So that for 100 calories, you can choose some peanut butter or an entire plate of strawberries. We love peanut butter. We have it in the house. We eat it every night, but we portion out a smaller portion and then pair it with a lower calorie, high volume food. And we show what we eat with the peanut butter all the time in our full days of eating. Often it's cottage cheese, half a cup, with a tablespoon of peanut butter, some sweetener, and some cocoa powder. And so we get the peanut butter, but we bulk it up with some protein and some lower cal, high volume foods. So it's about finding a balance. And friends, I lost my weight with portion control. If you want to know more of the exact meals and portions that I ate to lose the weight, you can buy my weight loss ebook. It's called The First 50. The link's down below, and code Nicole will save you 10% off. So Kyle and I always say, if you're new here, weight loss should never be a punishment. It's calories in, calories out. So find foods that you love, portion them out, and find a balance. Figure out what kind of eater are you? Are you a big eater? Are you hungry all the time? Do you need big meals like Kyle and I? Then try to find ways to include a lot of low calorie, high volume foods in and balance it out with some calorie dense foods like the bacon, like a little bit of avocado. Just portion it out, a little bit of nuts, a little peanut butter, and then mostly bulk it up with fruit, veg, dip, that kind of thing, and lean proteins, and you'll be on your way to feeling more full, and you'll be able to be more consistent. And Kyle and I don't feel the need to overeat anymore because we've fixed it by doing this over this. So, thanks for watching, honey! Don't forget to watch this vid and this vid for more fun, sustainable weight loss tips, because Sass and I are real friends losing weight in the real world, and as we figure stuff out, we share it with you. And when we figure out what doesn't work, we share that with you too. So, I'll catch you in the next vid, cutie. Peace it, peace it, peace it. I'm gonna call my love bug Sassy now. Ring, ring, ring. Love your cue, Sass.
I don't have a banana.
Just say hello, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
Let's pretend.
Hello.
Hi, cutie. I love you. You're my most beautiful funny in the whole land. Thanks for being my bud. I'll see you later, bud. Oh, right now. That's fine. Okay, bye.
Even though I don't have a banana.
We pretended. It's okay, Sass. I'll see you. Love you. Bye. Bye. Remember, the friends, that weight loss isn't just about the number on the scale. It's also about here and here. Heart and mindset. Fight through it. You can do it. Don't give up.